good day everyone. I am Shilami Miano, and today I will be discussing all about the perennialism philosophy, one of the seven philosophies of education. So, perennialism, it was proposed by the two philosophers by Robert Hutchins and Mortimer Adler. So, perennialist believes that all the things are ageless, eternal, and unchanged. So, whatever truth here in the Philippines, it is also truth in the other country. So, that's why truth is universal. Truth does not depend on circumstances of time, place, and person. And they called it transcendent truth and transcendence values, because whatever happens in the present, it is also happens in the past. And next, why it is need to be teach? Because they believe that we are all rational animals. Schools should therefore develop the students' rational and moral powers. So according to Aristotle, if we neglect the students' reasoning skills, we deprive them of the ability to use their higher faculties and to control their passions and appetites. That's why our head is on the top, because our brain was controlling our hearts and our emotions. Um, if we fail uh, to control our moral faculties, that means we fail to control our lower faculties. If that person has a higher faculties, it means that it is easy for him or for her to control their emotions and their desire. So next is what to teach. So the perennialist curriculum is a universal one on the view that all human beings possess the same essential nature. So it is heavy on the humanities of general education. That's why they teach this humanities and general education subject, because there is a less emphasis of vocational and technical education. So perennialists believe that teachers teach are lifted from the great books. So when you say great books, it means that they learn more about the great books, and they learn about the history, the religion, the literature, because they believe that past ideas is relevant. That's why it is need to understand the great work of civilization. And they believe civilization, and also and the curriculum example of this is the Rizal. Though Rizal is already died, but the teaching of Rizal was still we still use of it in the present. and and also they believe that perennialists, that history is a recurrent themes, like for example the World War II. In the past, it is happening, though there is a big possibility that in the present, it will be also happened. And another example of it is the results artwork. In the past, they teach the results artwork, and though we don't value of it, but in the present, or in year past, maybe we could use those teaching of results. And also, the example of that is the undying truth and undying values. That is why it is as well as the curriculum base, or based on the based on what happened in the past, and based on the study on the present. um, Next is the how to teach. So perennialist classroom are centered on teachers. So the teachers do not allow the students' interests or experiences to substantially dictate what they teach. That's why they do not consider students um, students' interests and their experiences, because they apply they try new methods to discipline students' minds or control students' minds to become a better learners. So they that's why the students should engage in Socratic dialogues or mutual inquiry sessions to develop an understanding of history, most timeless concepts. So that's why we always do some Socratic dialogues or Socratic methods like questions and answers, like debate, etc. Because the wisdom of the past is very essential. It's very important, because we need to understand the event of the present, and eventually the guidelines as we predict what will happen in the future. Very timeless. And that's all for this moment. And once again, good morning.